on your computer,
Okay.
like on the top part.
It's recording.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let me finish off then. So what, yeah, being like the silhouettes being very gender neutral, that all of them could be very combined in any way. And I just chose those 4 as my favorite ones from through the whole collection, because there was a lot to take in. So from those 4, those are my top 4. But out of all of them, my favorite one is the left one, the one on the left, the girl in it. So that was my favorite one out of those 4. But yeah, so I really found them really interesting how they really were able to make it streetwear, but very utilitarian, and just emphasizing the details and just staying gender neutral with their silhouettes. So yes. So we could move on to the next person.
Okay, so this is my favorite collection. It was the Anna Sweet Fall Winter 2021. So the little paragraph that I got from was from their page. So it's basically like her collection was very 70s inspired. So it really caught my eye because of the background, especially because I looked at a lot of the backgrounds for designers and stuff, and it didn't really stand out to me. But then the clothes really stood out, helped like the background because most of the outfits are very colorful, and I liked how that most of the clothes are gender neutral. There are a lot of other styles that I wanted to choose, but I couldn't put the whole collection there. So these are some of the styles that I really liked. Um, there was a lot of like I don't want to form fitting clothes. So like the green dress, there was like a lot of dresses that were like form fitting, and it was just a lot of coats, and there was one like cow print, not like the brown one on the left side, but there was like a dark, like a black cow print. So it was just very 70s, and I like the throwback of it. So that's what really like made it stand out to me.
Okay, so for mine, I really like the Fendi collection for the fall winter 2021 and 2022 season. And a little like history of Fendi. It is a luxury Italian fashion house founded in Rome in 1925, and they're mostly known for fur and leather accessories and clothing. And some of their accessories they're known for include the baguette, two jours, peekaboo, and piquin handbags. And they're also famous for their motif, and it is a signature created in 1965, and it stands for Fun Furs. And Karl Lagerfeld used to work for Fendi. Also, he like helped with like the fur line, and his signature for the brand was a palette of blacks mixed with classic neutral shades and metallic sheens. So I really like this collection because I like the neutral aesthetic of it. I really like the feminine and like classic look. These are my favorite looks that I saw from the collection. I really like the pattern tights. That's really trendy. I've seen a lot of different brands and um, clothing companies that they're using those patterned tights, and I really like the slip dresses, the off the shoulder, and I really like the boots that are like at knee height. I think they're very like chic. So yeah, that's mine.
Okay, so for me, I really like the Razor Vanessa Fall Winter 2021-22 collection. And these are some of my favorite looks, and just a little bit more about the brand. It's a Turkish duo, Raisa and Vanessa. They're twin sisters whose signature style is inspired by Gothic architecture and a fascination with its complexity. By taking the beauty of the Baroque and renovating it for the modern era, Raisa and Vanessa create bold, artful, and unique statement pieces that merge the style of the past with the ambition of the future. So if I remember correctly, this collection specifically was 80s inspired, but it was also like futuristic, and they had like a lot of the at first when I watched the fashion show on YouTube, it was a lot of like the brown tones, but then there was a lot of pop of colors like blue, green, purple, and I think there was also red. And then there's like a lot of evening gowns, which were probably my favorite. So like the last one with the black and the gold, that's I really like the evening gowns, and I really love like the all the pops of color, but it was still very like fall, and it's kind of dramatic but still at the same time like classic and futuristic. I really love how it was like futuristic. So that's why I really like the collection, and these were the top four of my favorite looks from their collection.
Okay, so for mine, I chose Blue Marine Fall Winter 2021. So Blue Marine is an Italian fashion house founded by Anna Molinari and Giampolo Tarabini, and their brand started in 1977, and they take a lot of inspiration from the 70s art, music, and nature. And the designer basically wants like her clients, which is basically females, to feel empowerment, personify romance, seduction, and charm. So these four looks are my favorite from their runway pieces. It reminds me of like Y2K, but like high end Y2K. Like this is like bougie, and yeah, I really like the contrast in colors, especially in the third look, like with the blue and green. And I appreciate that the background is black so the clothes can stand out more. And yeah, basically, I just imagine like if like an early 2000s girl group would probably wear this. And um, yeah, I just see a lot of like fur trim coats being trendy in this upcoming season. And that's my slide.
Hi, so I chose Carolina Herrera's collection. I really like it. As you can see, it's kind of just black and white. She also had a lot of bold colors, but I chose these pieces because I think they're very classic, feminine. I love the play with like hearts and stuff, and I think it really speaks to her brand. My description for it is bold, colorful, elegant, yet playful are all words that can be used to describe Carolina Herrera's brand. It was in 1981. Oh shoot, I have like a typo, ignore that. When Venezuelan socialite Herrera first started her brand, from today's celebrities like Renee Zellweger to old time celebrities like Jacqueline Kennedy, Herrera has dressed them all. And I know this collection was kind of just inspired by the garment district of New York. That's where the Atelier is. And so I think she just tried to base it off of where she is, and the kind of culture around where they do all their work. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really this classic yet fun and feminine collection.
Cool. Really love the you guys' choice of collection for New Fashion Week. So yeah, so now that we discussed our favorites, it'll be you guys' turn to share your favorite collection from New York Fashion Week of this year by turning your mic on or typing in the chat. So you don't have to say in the through your mic, but you can always type it in. So volunteers, whose collections from this year were you guys super intrigued by and why?
I don't have a specific designer that I'm like gushing over, but what I can notice and what I am noticing, because right now I'm in New York currently. So as I'm like going downtown and walking around Soho, NoHo, Chelsea, House Kitchen, all that side, I'm
Yeah.
just noticing a lot of the 70s coming back.
Yes.
Have you guys seen the TikTok that says that Gen Z is like canceling skinny jeans?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I
Really?
have.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have you noticed? Look at your closet right now.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
exactly.
I don't have
People are
that.
not like, it's not skinny jean season. Everyone's going for the flare, for the boot cut. Everyone's being more it's not so much wanting to fit in, because I noticed that a lot in the 2010s. The trends were more like, oh, I want to fit in, I want to look like this specific style influencer. Or every fall, every single girl out there was wearing the knee-high boots and the hat and the tan and the little Starbucks cup. That was like the mark. But I feel like now people are willing to experiment more with fashion, and the 70s is definitely something that I see coming back in those
Definitely.
silhouettes
Mm-hmm.
that are very like boxy and very androgynous. I feel like the 70s allows you to play a lot more with that as well.
Definitely. No, I'm not gonna lie. Like even like I guess high school or even middle school. Like I don't know, makes it relevant, but to me it's relevant because I know everybody would be like, they're like, why are you wearing those type of jeans? You know, baggy jeans or stuff. It's like they're criticizing. I was like, but like it's just like it's either that's the only jeans you afford or either because you just like them, right? But people like some people will criticize, and then now you can see how the coin has flipped over. You see like the whole change. Now people really don't really want those jeans now. They really want to turn into like the baggy look, the like all different type of looks of it with the styles. So it's really interesting. And then with the 70s, I totally see it. And the 70s has always been my favorite decade. So I'm happy about that. So yeah. Okay. Anyone else, any opinions or comments in regards to it? Alice and Olivia is my favorite. Who's Alice and Olivia? I don't know. Sustainable fashion. Okay. What about them more, Jamie? Just because I don't know much about them. I don't know if anyone has heard of about them.
They create a lot of ready to wear looks.
Okay. Cool. Let me see if I could search it. Or hold up, give me a sec. Because I've never Olivia.
I also believe they were on the runway for New York Fashion Week too. I didn't watch it, so.
I know the time is like conflicting because New York time, it's like 3 hours ahead of us. So it's like by the time we're sleeping, it's already like noon already. So it's kind of hard to catch up. Trying to see the name. What is it again? Alice and Olivia. Alice and Olivia. Okay, I'm showing up. I was sharing my screen, but I'm scared the Zoom, my internet's gonna like get off. So let's see. They're very colorful. So far, the images that pops up, super colorful. Is it by Stacy Bendette or because shows is by Stacy Bendette?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's a New York City-based contemporary clothing company with designer Stacy Bendette at the helm. The global brand launched at Barney in 2002 is now sold in over 50 countries. Damn, that's crazy. Why? And I did not know about them. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Thank you, Jamie. Anyone else? Any opinions of who they saw? Or right now, I've been look through your phone and see like I always use the app Vogue, and then when I know about Fashion Week, then I check about their calendar, and then I always check like, oh, okay, like this are designers, like seems like that catches my eye, and I look through Vogue with their collections. So it's something if you guys want to do whose collections, you can always go on the Vogue app, which is pretty good. Okay. I guess so. Okay, so it's all good. No participation, not forced to do so, but thank you for those who participated. See, what's the next slide, Noel? Okay, so this is like we have two good news. That's like benefits for both sides of us, for all of us. So of course they connected, stay updated when it comes to like Instagram, because that's where we post mostly about our weekly meetings and just notify anything new. Pinterest, if you want to look for some info, like we just like play around with it and see like what's our taste or whatever, or something that's going on that's trending that we would like to apply with it. And another thing we have is YouTube. So first ever, if you could let's see, let me screen share really quickly. Noel, oh yeah, I could do it. Just kidding. Okay. So we have our new YouTube. Let me put it like this. Pretty. Okay. So, no, did not play. I did not ask. Okay. So we have our new YouTube. This is nothing like grand or anything. This is very basic that we just want like our members to just being able to feel that they're welcome to join in at any time with our meetings that we have. But for those who miss out or something, I know we have class, homework to do, work, and so forth. We're gonna be starting to upload our weekly meetings onto YouTube, and onto YouTube, we'll be posting like either like 2 days after a meeting, but it's just because a little bit of the editing, so to make it look at least a little bit more formal, of course. So we'll be having it there. So if you guys are interested to look back on it to see what we are and everything, go for it. And so yeah, and we'll be having a lot of guest speakers. So for some reason, if you miss on like having guest speakers or attend to our guest speaker sessions, that will also be uploaded. So every meeting we have will be uploaded there. And we're gonna try our best to do it on Instagram, but at the moment it'll be here at this platform to upload our weekly meetings. So if you guys want to subscribe, go for it, like or anything that would, I guess, help us out just for other people who are interested in fashion to just to attend these meetings. Cause I know like I would, if let's say if I would just be in high school and no one in my school like would have fashion club, I would still be intrigued to watch these videos. So that would be great to have a little bit of an exposure in that case. And another thing we want to say is that we're going to have weekly meetings from now on, because I know for some people's schedule, it's not, doesn't suit for them from 12 to 1. So we're going to have some from 4 to 5. So we'll be alternating our Wednesday meetings. So one Wednesday will be 12 to 1, and the other Wednesday, the next Wednesday after that will be 4 to 5. So, and you're not forced to come for both, for all meetings, but it would be best if you join for all our meetings. So that would be great. Because we're stepping it up this semester by having guest speakers talk about them in the industry, what are their experience, what they're doing now that's that we could learn from them, because we could relate what they're doing now, what they did before, so we could take those tips from them. Let me stop my share just to show back to the PowerPoint. Noel, can you let's see. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you can follow us on YouTube. And then if you guys have any other questions or concerns, you guys could always email us at csuntrends@gmail.com for anything. Or if you guys want to refer us to someone that could guest speak in our meetings, that would be amazing. We'll really appreciate that. Or you want to shout out about a business you have going on, a small business, we'll do it for you too, because we do want to support our members with anything that they have going on in their lives, to people being to be aware of. So next slide. No, is there another thing? Next slide. No.
No, that's it.
Okay, yes, it's 10 out of 10. So yeah, I know this was a short meeting because it was just an activity for us to just like see what's up now in New York Fashion Week from this year, and like what are your guys' thoughts?
She froze again, guys. Give me a sec. Okay, let's just wait for her a little bit. She'll be back.
Did we all get canceled off from the meeting, or was it just me?
No, it's just you.
Okay, that was weird. Sorry guys. Where did you guys stop hearing me speaking from?
You were talking about suggesting guest speakers and all that.
Oh yeah, so can you guys, before we end the meeting, I just would love to know your guys' feedback and opinion about the club, because we are taking consideration from you guys, because it's all about us, it's all about you guys too, and we are stepping up our game bit by bit for sure, because having guest speakers this semester very informative and educational. So if you guys could just like say something or put it on the chat, what are your guys' thoughts? That would be amazing. I guess we're good then. If so far the silence. Cool. Okay. I mean, so far it's only that for today. Usually activities tends to end shorter, but guest speakers tend to, for the guest speaker session, it lasts for an hour because we have a Q&A after that. So just stay updated, stay tuned in our updates on Instagram and then our CSUN YouTube just for any meetings. But if any questions, just email us or DM us, and just stay tuned for our next meeting. Next meeting, we'll have a guest speaker coming in. So we won't say who until time approaches. So yeah, um, we're all good for today. It's 12:34. You guys are welcome to hop off, and I'm just gonna have the officers stay with me for a bit.
Pleasure meeting with you guys. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Diana, I had a quick question.
Yes.
For graduation, I just applied for it. How long does it take to get approved?
Wait, hold up. Noel, did you stop recording?
Oh,
Yeah.
It should say it's loading into your computer or something like that. If it's because on mine, it only shows the first 20 minutes I recorded.
I'll stop recording.